Now, raw food is the it food or the it trend at the moment, which I really hate even saying that because trends come and go, and this is something that should be for life. So, what is raw food?
Well, I think it is interesting that people call it a trend because actually it's the first food that was ever here for us to ever eat. You know, we would have eaten fruit and greens before we could have dug anything and, you know, cooked anything. So raw food from my perspective is fruits, vegetables, nuts and seeds, and occasional bit of sea vegetables, but normally when I say that people get scared. So, you know, it's fruits and vegetables and nuts and seeds to keep it very simple. There is kind of a school of raw food as well where you can heat food to certain temperatures, but when I do raw, I keep it very simple. I'm not heating it at all, and it's mainly the food that you're going to get at your local store, at your local grocers, your local market. And occasionally I introduce, you know, a few little choice new ingredients because I think we like to be inspired with new ingredients.
Absolutely.
But I like it to be accessible.
Okay. Yeah. And what I love about your philosophy is too that you're not saying we have to eat everything raw. It's introducing raw into your diet, into what you currently are eating, and that's great. Which it's doable for everybody.
Absolutely. I want to make it easy. My philosophy is add more raw. You know, my recipe DVDs add more raw. So it's not that you have to be vegetarian or you have to be vegan or you have to not eat cake or you can't have your coffee. It's that if you start adding these life-filled foods to your body is going to feel great and you are naturally going to want to eat more of them.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And tell me why. Why should we? What benefits to our health and to the environment?
Well, I think from, you know, the point of view of to ourselves, I think we all know we should be eating more fruits and vegetables, and I think a lot of us sort of know that we should be doing like the 5 a day. I think that is the minimum. I think there should be like 5 on each plate, you know, 5 in each meal, and it's actually very easy to do. And I think we know from a health point of view for fibre, we know that's a great idea. For vitamins, we know it's great, but I think once you start adding a lot of fruits and vegetables, the way you feel is what is extraordinary. Your energy levels are lifted in ways that you cannot even imagine. The way you sleep is better. Some people find with raw food, actually I experienced it, that sometimes I didn't want to go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning, which isn't a good thing though, because sleep is a really important part of health and well-being. But you have a lot of natural energy and you just feel inspired, you just jump out of bed in the morning.
You're not bogged down, weighed down.
You're not bogged down, but it's very filling.
Yeah.
It's nutrient-dense food, so your body says to you very quickly, oh, I've had enough of that. I know, okay, you just had banana or you've just had this, so I know what to do with that, and it does what it needs to do. I feel when we eat a lot of processed food, the body's kind of like, I'm not quite sure what that is, and I'm just going to store it under your chin or on your bum or wherever it is that you don't want it, you know, exactly. And so if it's not sure, when you eat raw food, you can kind of eat as much as you need, and the body tells you, I'm done, thank you. So you stop eating, which helps.
You do feel so good.
And you feel really great, you feel full and satisfied.